if you want to store text in a variable, you can do so using the string data type. A string can be defined using the quotation signs. Let's put hey dude inside a variable a and print it out. Hey dude. You can use either a single quote or a double quote. I use double quote first, so let's now use a single quote, and this will have the same effect. Strings are basically sequences of characters, and you can access individual characters in the sequence using the access operator, these brackets basically. Let's access the first character. That is the character at position 0. That's an H. Note that the indexing of the characters starts with 0, not with 1. The last character is the one at position 7. There we go. If we ask Python to return us a value that is at an index longer than the string is, this will return an error. You can use the len operator to check the length of a string, length of a. So now length of a will return 8 because the string is 8 characters long, but checking the value at the index 8 will return us an error because it's out of range. String index out of range. We'd naturally have to subtract 1 from this length so as to get the last character, which is E. There we go. What we can also do is count from the back. Say we want to access the last character again, we can say we need the character at position -1. When counting from the back, we start with 1, not with 0, so -0 doesn't make sense. What we can also do is select the substring. The substring is basically a part of this sequence, and to do that, we'll use a mechanism called slicing. For that, we need to tell Python 2 indices, the starting index, let's say 0. So from the character at position 0 to the character at position 4. Let's see what that substring is. That will be hey plus the white space character right there. So note that the first index of the slice is included in the substring, whereas the last index, right, character at position 4 would be D, is excluded. Right? You can also, if you have this situation where you start your substring at 0, you can leave it out. You will get the same effect. Similarly, if you want to get the dude segment of the string, you can leave out the last index. There we go. This is equivalent to the substring from position 4 to position 7. 7 exclusively, therefore 8, sorry. There we go. You can use some operators on strings, like plus and multiplication, but these have a different meaning. Let's define a variable b, and in it we'll store the value of the variable a plus a new string. Let's say we want to yell, hey dude, and really yell it, hey dude. Now, in b, we'll have the combination of the two strings. Hey dude. So plus corresponds to concatenation. We can also use multiplication. That would mean we'd repeat a string a number of times. So C is equal to A, and we want to repeat this. Let's say A plus a white space character. And we want to repeat this 3 times. For that, we use multiplication and an integer value, the number of times we want to repeat this. And now in C, we'd have hey dude 3 times. Yeah, just a second. Let's put a bank here. That's a little bit more interesting. So now this is a string consisting of 2 characters, the exclamation point and the white space character. An important aspect of strings is that they are what's so-called immutable. So you saw you can access one index of a string. Let's say we'd want to assign something to that index. So that would be h. Let's say we want to modify h and change it into a d. Day dude. this will not be allowed because of immutability. So once we assign the sequence to the character C, that sequence cannot be changed. We can reassign the variable, I mean, that wasn't C, that was A, but it doesn't matter. We can reassign the variable as a whole, but we cannot change a subsegment of it. Dude. And now in A, we'll have the new string.